Hello y'all, welcome to part 4 of my Human Alliance campaign in the Flash strategy game, Warlords 2, Rise of Demons. In part 3, we fought the Orcs of the South as well as the Men of the West and took all their territory from both of those races, and we also had to defend ourselves from a siege from the High Elves over here to the left. And we're going to fight the High Elves, and after the High Elves are defeated, we got to fight the demons who took some places from us in the past. But for right now, let's attack Shan, which is owned by the High Elves. We send out our troops here on the battlefield, send out some swordsmen, they're going to deploy archers. Let's send out a scout to kill that to kill that archer. They have pretty good scouts, archers, probably pretty good archers. Send out an archer, and that scout, kill that archer, and our swordsmen are being deployed. Let's send out a scout here. Send out a couple scouts. They have a few archers there. Keep sending out scouts. We're going to use swordsmen to fight their swordsmen. Their spearmen anyway. Spearmen, come on, get there. They're getting hit by arrows before they even have the chance to reach them. That's absurd. Just sprint, then attack that way. Just sprint, okay? Sprint. That's all you gotta do, sprint. Okay, they get kicked. They have whatever, just use spearmen then. Use spearmen. They have a scout there to play swordsman, maybe. Play swordsman. What's down here? What do the High Elves even have here? They have a swordsman, they have spearmen, and they have, okay, a scout killed those archers there that were trying to kick us back. They have swordsmen, archers, spearmen. I'm trying to see what else they have. And speaking of units, we as the Human Alliance, we have pretty good armor. And our special units are, I think, the Archmage, the King's Guard, and the Hammermen. We have fully armored Hammermen and King's Guard. We may deploy them later, ultimately. Let's send out a King's Guard here to fight that archer. Send out some spearmen as well. They have some scouts being deployed. And let's try to clash with them using our spearmen. And that spearman should be able to stop that scout, I hope. There we go, we have a charge ready. Let's use the King's Guard since they're like our most tankiest unit. So let's send them out. There we go. There go the King's Guard. Backed them up with some swordsmen maybe. Or possibly a few scouts. But he killed one of my scouts. Wow. It's crazy. But he killed one of my King's Guard. I think some archers did that. Let's send out some spearmen then to fight that archer. And we are advancing here. The High Elves are losing ground. Our units are just too tanky for them, I guess. And the High Elf up at the top there was cut down the top of the battlefield, and our line of troops is going to make it through. Send out some scouts now and advance. We're going to gain a lot of momentum now. The bar at the top signifies how much we are winning the battle. If it gets all blue, we will win this clash with the High Elves. If it gets all purple, the High Elves will win the battle. And clearly, as everything's going, we will win very soon. Let's send out a swordsman here, fight that High Elf that's charging toward us. That swordsman anyway, and all of our troops have made it to the enemy lines, so now we got to keep deploying more units to replace them. And once they make it to the enemy lines, they're not going to be useful for a fight anymore. They've done what they needed to do, but now we have to actually stop this Elven offensive, and that is going to be a little bit of a problem, because they have very good archers. They kill one of our units with their swordsman. They deployed whatever their spellcaster is. Each race in this game has like a magic caster. I'm not sure if they all have the same spells, but they do have a magic caster there. Send out, let's charge the King's Guard, our best units once more. And this is going to end the battle more than likely. Back them up with some swordsmen and take on these archers here. A King's Guard is trying to, one of the High Elf units were trying to fight our King's Guard. They got cut down. They're deploying spearmen now. Keep sending out troops here. Let's send out a few spearmen. And once earlier, like I said, after we defeat the High Elves, okay, we won victory. We have taken control of Shan. Once we beat the High Elves, the only people we'll have left to fight is the demons, who are going to be very tough. Let's see who we can upgrade. We have a lot of units here. We have mostly upgraded, so let's get we have King's Guard, Archmage, Mounted Spearmen, Hammermen, they're all upgraded. Let's upgrade maybe our Spearmen. No, get Archers upgraded. Give them helmets, Archer Kick, upgraded armor. If we can't get them toughened armor, we'll get it to them later. We still have Archer Kick, I reckon. Let's fight for this province owned by the High Elves. And let's send out some spearmen to start things off. They have their spearmen going out. What counters them? They have whirlers. Oh, the High Elves have whirlers. They also have battle mages in this battle. And they have some assassins, which I think is like a special unit for the High Elves in this game, possibly. Send out our scout there. There goes the scout. They might die in one hit. That's a problem. That is indeed a problem. Can we send out someone that's more tankier slightly? Maybe cavalry will do it. Send out cavalry to fight this guy here. Charge him down. He's dead. Send out swordsmen at the top. If they send out swordsmen, counter them with swordsmen. If they send out a battle mage, counter them with cavalry. So we have some swordsmen being deployed. If they send out warlords, we'll send out one archer, play a scout here, and charge. Just charge. Try to kill him before the arrow hits you, please. There we are. We cut them down. And the arrow missed him anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Charge here, sprint, please, scout, send out some cavalry to stop these battle mages from advancing. Here they come. Well, one goes there anyway. One is deployed anyway. Fight this swordsman here. Fight this archer with a swordsman because they don't have enough range. Fight these spearmen with these swordsmen down here. And yeah, that battle mage and that archer at the middle to the top area there is going to be out of range. Our units are too close to him. Send out a scout to fight these cavalry. These archers. Actually, no, let's send out a, a cavalry. Mounted spearmen. Mounted spearmen, do your thing. Cut them down, please. Run them down. Just cut them down. Sound the swordsman here. And there goes those battle mages, as well as those, the battle mage. We'll use a scout here. They don't have enough range to stop them. Send them out. Send out a swordsman here if we have enough time. Archer, spearman, just buy time. Spearman, don't fail me. Get more kills, please, spearman. Be useful. Do more damage. Okay, they can't do much damage. They are dying to that once. Okay, that's not working, clearly. Send out swordsman then. Fight that archer at the very least. Get a kill there. Send out more swordsmen to fight these archers, who are not going to be able to really use their range at this point because they're too close to where our units are being deployed. Send out cavalry up here in this middle area, or not. Let's send out the King's Guard for a charge. Here they come. And I imagine the High Elves will be able to pull off a charge themselves, and we used a charge by hitting the Q button and getting enough kills to activate it. They're sending out Warlords. Great. Warlords, I don't know what can beat them. What can beat them? I guess maybe Spearmen. Oh, to kill one of our King's Guard, and those units made it to the end there. Oh, come on. Use an Archmage, maybe? I don't know. Warlords seem like very powerful individuals. Use the Archmage. That could be a mistake. It is a mistake. They didn't use any spells. Come on, guy. You need to do better than that. Just send out swordsmen then. Okay, swordsmen clearly counter the Warlords then. I'll keep that in mind. And they send out archers. Okay, we can match that. Let's send out cavalry. And one of those archers, well, a few of the archers got cut down. Send out cavalry. They get cut down by the Warlord, maybe? Yes, they did. Mistake that was. Just send out cavalry then. Fight these archers. There goes one horseman. Actually, we'll send out scouts. They're easier to make than the mounted spearmen who take too long to deploy. Send one out here. Another one out here. Let's send out mounted spearmen in a charge. They have an assassin that's going to get to the end of our line. We have to wait. Q charge. Run them all down. Run them down for the Human Alliance. There we go. The Human Alliance just smashes through the High Elves ranged units. Send out a swordsman here.
Victory.
Okay, we have victory. So the battle for Asdaya is over. And let's upgrade our archers. Give them toughened armor. Let's also give our spearmen better gear, like spear, upgraded shield, upgraded armor, and no, we got toughened armor. Okay, let's at least give them spear charge. They'll have that as a special. And let's continue now and march on the capital of the High Elves, which is Eisendor. That sounds vaguely familiar. Whatever. But anyway, all of our units are going to be marching in. And their capital, it seems, is defended by very basic units. They have axemen, and they have, I think, assassins and archers defending this place, possibly. Not too much of a defensive force, I'm not going to lie. Scouts. They have scouts, axemen, and archers. And to win a siege in this game, we just need to overwhelm the enemy and make sure that bar at the top goes fully blue by the end of the round, well, the battle. We do have a timer we got to look out for. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty simple battle, I think. We're just going to be able to use our very heavily armored swordsmen to chop down any high elf resistance like we have been thus far. Send out a ladderman back here with the swordsmen to back them up, and they'll be doing that. We got to upgrade our laddermen slightly, a little bit more, so they'll be able to tank more damage if they need to. Cut down these guys up there, cut these people down, these archers, these high elves. Send out a ladderman in the middle, and send out another one in the middle area. Keep doing that. And we're going to have 3 ladders up at this point, so let's just keep spamming troops on this one lane, maybe, or no. We at least got to get some kills to activate a charge. Get that done at the top. Now we can use a charge. Let's charge with laddermen, which is usually not very smart, but since the High Elves don't have much of a defense here, we should be able to get through and just back up the laddermen with swordsmen, and the laddermen are climbing in. They're being backed up by our swordsmen, as they should, and that ladderman in the bottom, and, well, close to bottom is going to get cut down by an axeman, and One killed a scout. Okay then. And another one's fighting an archer. Probably wasn't a good idea to use laddermen in a charge, but hey, if it works and they get over the enemy lines and put up nearly all their ladders, it's good for me. I'm happy they got that far. So send out some scouts now. Just overwhelm them with scouts. This is a pretty basic battle for us. And we have a ladderman fighting against an archer. They're getting kicked, though, so they beat the archer. They may not kill that other one, though, that was right behind it. That's in the center area, near the top, I would say. And we're continuing to march on the High Elves' defenses here. There are fortifications. Send out a ladderman at the top. There we are. Do we have a ladder? Oh, we already have a ladder. Send out a ladder here, then. Another swordsman needs to be deployed. Deploy swordsman here. Also, maybe deploy a mounted spearman, perhaps. That would be good. Not entirely sure. Let's deploy them then. This battle's nearly over. And if I could get another charge, is conflict. What is... Yeah, let's get another charge now. We got enough kills for it. We're going to charge you with mounted spearmen, and our cavalry dismounts and climbs over the walls once they reach the walls. But here comes the mounted spearmen of the Human Alliance, armored up, and they smash through the High Elves that were in front of them, and they climb up into the walls after they dismount, and this battle should be over for the Human Alliance. We achieved our victory. Now let's upgrade our laddermen slightly, give them a helmet, and give them perhaps sprint and toughened armor. Okay, so we have buffed up our army quite a bit thanks to all this fighting and all the gold we got from winning those battles. We got to deal with the demons now. We have 5 provinces. They started off with like 4, but they took away the Forest of the Damned from us. It belonged to the undead originally. We defeated them ages ago. They also took away Shilgro, so we got to fight them. And they have no giant demons defending anything here, so that's good. And giant demons are like these really special units the demons have. And they're extremely annoying because they're very powerful, very tanky. And we gotta send out scouts here, don't we? Yes, we do. Send out scouts. Send out scouts in the middle, at the very least, to fight these demon archers. They're trying to kill them, but it doesn't seem to be working. They're gonna have to sprint, aren't they? Yes, they are. They're gonna have to sprint hard. Sprint. Just run at them. Kill them, please. You guys got this. Let's do it. There you go. They got through them. Send out more archers here. Scouts. Now let's use some swordsmen in the middle. And we're fighting an enemy swordsman. They have spearmen here. The demons have archers also. And they have a long swordsman, I think. And they are pretty tough to kill. Not gonna lie. But we'll be able to break through eventually. And once we can, we'll be able to attack their defenses, these walls that we had to retake, because this is our capital. Well, this isn't our capital, but we held this settlement at the very least. It was under Human Alliance control, then we lost it. So we're sending out more units here up at the top to fight these archers, and get some kills there, hopefully. Fight that spearman, please. Just ignore that middle area, just let them get through. I don't care anymore with that. And we can just get some ladders set up. That's all we need to do. We're going to run out of time, honestly. It's just so hard to break through the lines. Break through them. Get through them, please. Play ladderman here. Maybe he could sprint. I don't know. Let's have him sprint. Try and get to the walls as fast as possible. He's going to sprint now, or no, we didn't do it in time. It didn't matter anyway, because he deployed a long swordsman up here. And we're pushing in the middle pretty hard. Let's just focus on the middle and all those rows in particular. And we're making our way at the top. We should probably send a ladderman up there. Have them sprint once they're available to do so. There we are. Send out the ladderman now. They're charging in to try and get that ladder up at all costs. Send out another ladderman. I don't know if there could be a challenge there, but at least send them out. Now let's just push at the top. We just got to get our units inside the base. Push at the top. We don't got to worry about the demons making it to the left side of the screen, because as I've said in the past, charges in sieges, well, the defender in sieges just has to hold out. They don't get any score for getting their troops to your battle line. And we had a Kingsguard fight a long swordsman. Now they have a lot of long swordsmen here. Great. So let's push more in the middle and try to, well, at the top and middle area. Don't worry about the bottom. So keep sending out swordsmen to fight these demons in front of us. Cut them down, please. There we go. And we're running out of time. I do notice that. We've got to send in another ladderman. They'll charge in that third area right there. Charge in, please. Sprint. Or no, I used a scout. Oh, that's an accident. But they're going to make it over the walls anyway, probably. We have another charge ready. Use the Kingsguard once more. And just cut down any defenders in our way. Send in a ladderman to take this third gate, well, third wall and the defenses. And the ladderman's going to sprint in, as they should. Send in more swordsmen. And the demons are really beat up hard by the King's Guard, for sure. So let's just send in some scouts now, because the demons are being overwhelmed. We just got to get this over with before the demons can really run us out of time. Got to outrun the clock, is what I'm trying to say. We don't have all day to fight this siege. And most of our units are making it to the defenses of the demon base, and we're getting over the walls with scouts and keeping the demons busy with our King's Guard. And those demons are struggling to fight the King's Guard. The best thing the Human Alliance really has to offer, frankly. And we have victory. We have retaken, what is this? We have retaken Shogro, I think it was called. We can upgrade a unit. Let's upgrade our scouts, give them a helmet, and give them toughened armor to make them tankier. That is done. Can we continue? Yes, we are. Let's fight maybe for Orthoc, which is demon territory. We have a lot of units here, and that's going to be annoying, but it is what it is. Let's send out some swordsmen. Quite a few swordsmen we're going to send out here. They have archers. That's also a mage I see at the bottom there. Let's send out a scout to fight them. Just run them down, please. Sprint and kill them so they don't try to do crazy stuff with their magic. And there we go, that scout got that caster. Send out an axeman now. And I guess our swordsman could fight them, maybe? Possibly? No, but whatever. We'll send out some what is it? Swordsman down here at the bottom. There we go. They have another magic caster who's going to, like, reverse the side our units are fighting on. Great, so that's annoying. And they're sending out a Halberdiers now. Send out an archer at the top. Fight them. Send out an archer. There we go. And send out a scout at the bottom to fight that guy who's going to be fighting for the demons now. I don't think converted units give the enemy any score for battles, but I'm not too sure, honestly. Fight these enemy troops here. They have a long swordsman. Send out an archer. Hopefully they'll do some damage to them. I'm hoping they do anyway. Come on, guys. Do something useful. Send out some swordsmen in the middle. We do have to worry about the demons getting to the other side here, because they can win this battle if they get the momentum in their favor. And by that, if the bar gets too red at the top, they'll be claimed the victor of this skirmish or whatever. We'll find these long swordsmen with our swordsmen. They have halberdiers. Send out our swordsmen to fight them. We don't have no range for the archers. That would be usually fine against them. Fight that long swordsman, please. There we go. And if we can just get the King's Guard deployed, we'll be able to advance enough to probably win this battle. But it is a very hard-fought battle with the demons. We have a lot of good units, like their long swordsmen especially are a challenge for us to fight. Send out a swordsman near the bottom to fight that spearman. That's going to be done. And that long swordsman cut through one of our guys. It's whatever, though. Send out another swordsman to fight them. Or no, they're going to make it to the end. Whatever. Send out more swordsmen. Just keep sending out swordsmen. Could send out cavalry. Are they good up against long spearmen? Long swordsmen, I mean, yeah, we'll find out, I reckon. And let's see at the bottom there. He's armored up. Can he beat that long swordsman? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? We have a charge ready. Let's send out the King's Guard. So clearly, the mounted spearmen can counter their long swordsman. Now we have some King's Guard in the field. Back this one up in the middle with a swordsman. And this one at the bottom with some swordsmen as well, because they're most likely going to die to those long swordsmen. And although these King's Guard are tanky, they're only so tanky, and can only sustain so much damage. And that one King's Guard there killed like 3 long swordsmen. That is absurd. Those long swordsmen are struggling so badly. So badly against our units. And what are they even good to counter with? Who do they counter in particular? Like, what unit? I don't know exactly. I don't have long swordsmen in our military. Let's charge again. Let's keep using charge. I'll say keep deploying long swordsmen who get cut down. And they are deploying a sorcerer. They're not going to be able to do much, I think. Deploy more units there. Deploy a scout send out a scout to kill the mage that's attacking us there. He sent out some sort of thing that reversed the side, changed the side our unit was on, that scout was. That guy's tanky, wow. Okay, forget it then. Keep pushing then. Here again with the scout. Sprint, kill that sorcerer, please. Thank you. Okay, more of our King's Guard are making their way through the demons' lines, just slicing them down. And let's send out a scout now. And they're charging in to the right side of the screen. There is a sorcerer. Send out a scout to sprint at them. Some guy got thrown into a sinkhole. Whatever. A pit opened up for them. Send out a scout here. Just send out scouts everywhere. We should be able to win pretty soon. I noticed we are really close to winning this battle with these demons. Send out some scouts. More scouts. Just send out scouts. And we have victory. Yeah, there we go. We have some gold available. Let's get more upgrades. Let's give this scout upgraded armor. That's done. That's as tough as they're going to get. Let's also give more armor to this ladderman. Upgraded armor, there we go. And now the scout and the ladderman are both upgraded as much as possible. And from every unit from the ladderman to the hammerman, and every unit from the scout to the mounted spearman, we did not start off with them. We had to buy those units. And so all these Balt units have full upgrades at this point, so they'll be pretty good against whatever they encounter. And we probably should focus on upgrading our spearmen and our archers and our halberdiers. That's only the real units we have left to upgrade, except, well, just focus on the spearmen and the halberdier, I reckon. Swordsman has full upgrades. We're nearing the end game. Let's attack fourth. Well, not fourth. I mean, the difficulty level is the same. Let's attack fourth, then I guess. Do they have giant demons here? No, well, they do, actually. Okay, they do have giant demons in the field. That is a little concerning, but alright, send out that unit there. Send out an archer here. Counter that long swordsman. Counter that one up here. There we go. I hope those archers will be able to do some damage against them. Not entirely sure if they will or not, though. We'll see. We have 3 archers in the middle at this point. Send out some swordsmen to try and push back these long swordsmen. Not sure if it would be the best call, but it's whatever. Send out a swordsman in the middle. More swordsmen. There we go. Fight that mounted halberdier who is going to be swarmed. There we go with that. And so spearmen and archers, well, archers and swordsmen were a good call there. That mounted halberdier is going to get swarmed by our swordsmen. They keep sending out mounted units like it's going to make a difference. One guy gets knocked back, then the spearman gets stopped, the mounted unit slows down. They get cut down by our horde of troops. Send out an archer here as well in the middle. And we gotta be sure to counter everything the demons throw at us. So send out some swordsmen here. We're gonna lose a lot of archers against that mounted halberdier because we just did not have swordsmen there. Send out some swordsmen to make a front line for our archers to be behind when they're firing their arrows. Archer up here. Send out swordsmen here. That'll be good. Just keep going in with our swordsmen there. You're trying to send a halberdier out, cut them down, and a lot of our units just made it to the end of the line. And there we go with that, so they're going to be able to get this battle in our favor for sure. Keep deploying swordsmen, seal D. Okay, deploying a giant demon, that's not good. And they're very good against, apparently, swordsmen and spearmen, so that's not great at all. Send out some archers, maybe a archmage, I don't know. Just slow them down if you have to, I reckon. What if we use an archmage on them? Will they be able to do anything? I'm not really sure. Let's see. We'll try that. Send out an archmage. Will we regret doing it? Oh, they did kill the demon. Okay, they killed the giant demon with those archers. That works for me. And that mounted halberdier at the top is trying to push. We're going to be hit with lightning. Because we're winning, let's deploy some archmages and hope they will be able to do something useful. There we have it. A horde of archmages. Use magic, please. One of them's going to die for sure. They keep deploying mounted units. Very annoying, but it's whatever. Deploy some swordsmen. Let's deploy scouts, actually, to just make a wall for our mounted units. I mean, it's not working, actually. Forget about that idea. A bunch of our units are going to make it to the end, though. Those magic users might do a few more attacks before they make it to the end. Or maybe not. They did a lot of spells. A few of them did spells anyway. So whatever, fight these mounted troops. This mounted spearmen try to run down our swordsmen, but they're annoying. So we cut them down. Cut down these guys right here. We have an archer that's going to make it to the end of the enemy line. If we had deployed the King's Guard, this battle would have been over for sure, but I wanted to use the swordsman for whatever reason. Why do they use spearmen? They could clearly just charge us with the giant demons and they would have won that way. It's whatever, though. Stop that horseman, please. Stop them. Stop. Okay, we can't stop them. They're too fast. Keep cutting them down, though. Cut down these spearmen. And our one swordsman does beat one of their spearmen. I think they do anyway, or maybe they don't. Maybe they're not even spearmen, normal spearmen. They could be spear masters, which are, they seem to be like the best units the demons have next to the giant demons. And that giant demon there in the middle is going to be really annoying to kill. Okay, we should not have done that. We lost all those swordsmen. And we're losing some momentum here at this point. Let's send out a mounted spearman to run down that long swordsman of the demons and just try to run through them, run through their lines, to be honest. Deploy cavalry here. There we go, deploy an archer up here. And yeah, we just let that giant demon and those spearmasters go on through because clearly we cannot stop them. Just use more of these long-ranged units here to bombard, barrage these long swordsmen and spearmasters with arrows. Bring up some swordsmen to back them up. Swordsmen, where are you at? Okay, there they are. They're coming in now. The swordsmen are going to fight this long swordsman. There we go. They're going to be deployed. We might lose an archer or two to these swordsmen, but it's whatever. Deploy swordsman down here and deploy a archer, maybe. Deploy an archer, yes. They might be out of range, though, so forget that then. Send out a spearman, perhaps? No. Yes, send out a spearman, that will work. Send out an archer there. And they're going to try and run down our troops. Terrific. So send out a spearman here. Cut down those troops. Please, guys, you got this. Or you don't. You're going to die. Yeah, it was a bad idea. So let's actually just send out more swordsmen then. That's a spearmaster. Can you guys please kill them? Okay, no. We couldn't kill them. We're about out of time, though, for this battle. And with that said, we still have Faber on our side. Barely. No, it's in full, how to say this? It's in the... Neither side is truly winning. We gotta send out scouts. We have barely enough time to win the battle. If we get one unit across... Oh, come on. Dagnabbit. They cut down my scouts. That's not good at all. The clock is almost out. And are we gonna win the battle for 4th? I don't know. They keep cutting down our scouts as we get there. And we ran out of time. Okay, we got defeat there at the bottom because of that Spearmaster, I think. We got some gold out of that. But it's... whatever. I'm gonna end... Part 4 here, Part 4 of my Human Alliance campaign in the Flash strategy game, Warlords 2, Rise of Demons here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later.